Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki is not just another book on money. It is a captivating story that follows Robert Kiyosaki's childhood, where he had two influential figures shaping his financial mindset: his actual dad, the poor dad, and his best friend's father, the rich dad. Robert realized that despite his poor dad being highly educated and hardworking, he struggled financially. In contrast, his rich dad, who lacked formal education, achieved great wealth and financial freedom. Here are 5 lessons from the book that just blew my mind away and helped me in achieving financial freedom. And here is how you can apply them in your life and get the same results. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. The book teaches us that rich focus on acquiring assets that generate income rather than relying solely on earned income. It emphasizes the importance of financial independence through building and investing in assets like real estates, stocks, and businesses. How to apply this in your life? Adopt a mindset that focuses on financial independence. Shift your perspective from being just an employee to becoming an investor and entrepreneur. This mindset shift opens up new opportunities and encourages taking calculated risks. For example, instead of working long hours for a paycheck, you can invest in a rental property that generates monthly rental income, or you can try creating new sources of passive income with the help of internet. Over time, the income from your assets can surpass your earned income, leading to financial independence. Lesson number 2. Behave and think like a businessman. Rich Dad Poor Dad highlights the significance of treating your personal finances like a business. Okay, and how exactly can you do that? By managing your expenses, tracking your income, and understanding and analyzing financial statements. In this way, you gain control over your financial future because now you have a baseline, a foundation to build something on. You gain a deeper understanding of what your liabilities are and what are your income generating assets. Once you understand where the money comes from and where it goes, you can start thinking about utilizing it to make even more money. For instance, if you identify your liabilities such as excessive debt, credit cards, and so on, you can start trying to reduce them while simultaneously working on building income generating assets. It is as simple as channeling the money you saved by reducing your liabilities into creating assets. Take action now. Create a budget, track your expenses, and identify areas where you can cut back and save money. Once you analyze your income sources and expenditure, you will start identifying opportunities for growth, such as starting a side business or investing in income generating assets. Lesson number 3. The power of financial education. Financial literacy is one of the most ignored yet the most valuable life skill. You should never hesitate to invest your time and money in financial education. Learn concepts like cash flow and how to deal with taxes and investments. By expanding your knowledge about finance and business, you can make better financial decisions and create wealth. Just like any other skill, financial education requires continuous learning. You can attend seminars, read books, listen to podcasts, and surround yourself with like-minded individuals who are on a similar journey. You don't have to go anywhere. Our podcast, the Wisdom Podcast, is created for people just like you, who are interested in creating wealth and becoming a better version of themselves. Anyway, lesson number 4. Overcoming limiting beliefs. Common limiting beliefs, such as you need a high income to start investing or a fancy degree to become wealthy, hold you back from achieving financial success. You must challenge such limiting beliefs and keep working on your mindset and develop the skills required to build wealth. Lesson 5. Understanding financial freedom. What is true financial freedom? You achieve financial freedom when your passive income exceeds your expenses. And there is no other way to do it than cultivating a business mindset and starting to build passive income sources. Here is a pro tip. If you want to build a business, start by researching the market, create a business plan, and start gradually building your customer base. Along the way, you will encounter obstacles and setbacks, but by persisting and learning from each experience, you increase your chances of long-term success. Now that you guys have come this far, here is your reward. 2 bonus tips. Number 1. Learn to differentiate between good debt and bad debt. Good debt is a debt used to acquire or build assets that appreciate in value or generate income. For example, taking a loan for starting a business, or buying a property with a positive cash flow after paying the EMI and maintenance, or for buying a car that you rent out whenever you are not using it. In that way, you get to use the car as well as pay off debt and maintain a positive cash flow. Bad debt, on the other hand, refers to a debt used to finance liabilities or depreciating assets. Buying expensive luxury goods on EMI is the fastest way to become poor. According to Kiyosaki, accumulating bad debt can lead to financial struggle and limit your ability to build wealth. Number 2, don't be afraid of making mistakes. The fear of making mistakes often prevents you from taking risks and pursuing opportunities for financial growth. Instead of avoiding failure, Kiyosaki encourages individuals to see mistakes as valuable learning experiences that contribute to personal and financial development. But you will lose a significant amount of time and money if you keep taking risks and making mistakes. So what's the catch here? Start early, start small, and make small mistakes, and based on that, improve your skills. Start small, so even if you fail, it's not a big deal. Here is an interesting example. If you want to start a retail store, don't just go out and spend your money on buying a place for your store. First, rent it and try your business. If it goes well, then only think about owning that place. If you want to manufacture certain products, don't invest your entire capital in buying machinery for production. In the beginning, outsource manufacturing and focus on trying to sell that product. If it goes well, then do backward integration and set up the factory. Rich Dad Poor Dad is a game changer. It forces you to think differently about money and wealth. If you adopt even a few principles outlined in the book, you can start your journey to financial freedom. You can start it just now at this very moment by subscribing to the Wisdom Podcast.
Watch episode number 4, The Psychology of Money.
On this podcast, the world's most influential books on finance, business, and personal growth guide you towards making astronomical progress in life.